afternoon.
Good afternoon, Mr. Brankenhoff.
Good to see you.
Good to see you. Thank you for coming.
Okay.
Have a seat.
Thank
Did
you.
you guys
Thank you for receiving me.
did you face any problem for coming here?
No, it was easy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I received your email last week, and you mentioned some problems that
Yeah.
you faced in our park.
Yes.
Highly appreciate that you reached to us about these problems, and apologize for the problem that you faced. And I think you had a problem with the booking, and also you have some problem with the house that is not clean, and also you waited in the restaurant for 3 hours.
Yeah.
You already mentioned, and also the water was not good enough. But so, if you don't mind, can you elaborate me like what was the problem you faced, and what was the moment that you realized that the name that it wasn't found in the system when you was booking?
Yeah. Actually, it's strange because everything went smoothly when we booked.
Yeah.
And then when we arrived in your reception area, it was stressed. People were stressed. People had been waiting for a long time, and then I already said to my wife, like, I think something is going wrong here, and no one took any care of us at all. So by the time I arrived at your receptionist, and he seemed stressed also, we weren't so surprised that things were not okay. So we realized very soon.
Okay. So, if you don't mind, may I ask you questions? Do you guys have to wait for the queue like in the reservations?
Yes.
You have
Yeah.
to wait. For how many minutes do you guys have to wait for the reservations approximately?
More than half an hour.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Sorry for that. And how did you feel when you encountered this situation in the reservation?
Yeah. Well, I at that moment still we thought that things would turn out fine. We thought like, hey, this is strange and it's not good, but still I was confident that we would have a great week.
Okay. So, did our staffs were good enough to communicate with you, and did they solve the problem, and did they give you any amenities or like drinks? Did they offer anything?
No, nothing. No,
didn't.
they were obviously too stressed and too overloaded to even realize that. They tried to help out, but they didn't solve the problem because this receptionist, he said, sorry, I only have one bungalow left, and that's where you have to go. So we were left no choice.
So they did not say anything extra to you guys that you can have these offers and this.
No. This was the only option because we were the last in line. And when we arrived at the bungalow and it wasn't clean, we complained about that, of course. And then we sat in the restaurant just waiting all the time, and nothing was offered.
I see. Sorry to hear that. I also feel bad for you that. Further regarding, you said the cleanliness of the accommodation. Could
Yeah.
you elaborate on what was the unsatisfactory when you arrived? What you see inside the house? What was the?
It obviously was a house which hadn't been used since weeks. Sometimes it just smelled like, okay, this is a very old building. Well, it smelled like a very old building, as if no one had been there for weeks and weeks.
Okay. Did you complain to our receptionist, or did you went
Yeah,
to our
then
receptionist?
I went back to the reception, and the guy was still stressed but friendly, and on the other hand, his only answer in the end was, sorry, I have nothing else for you. Maybe we should have left then. Maybe we should have said, okay, we will not stay here, but he had no alternative.
Okay. So did you try to reach out any management team that time, or you just stayed on?
No, because, well, no. It was Friday evening and we were tired and fed up, and we just wanted our holiday to begin. So when he offered us to clean the bungalow, we said, okay, we'll do that for now. I only went back for a complaint on Monday after the construction workers started. And then again, the answer was the same guy was there, and he said, "Oh, still, I don't have any other bungalows. Sorry about this." So then we sort of gave up.
Okay, I understand. Sorry to hear that again, but I have a question again. So, for the receptionist, did they offer you any extra amenities in that particular time, or did they try to contact with the management team, or like they showed anything to you?
No, we weren't offered anything. I don't know whether he got in touch with the management team. He made a senior impression. We really thought he can decide by himself because he'd been working in your park, I think, for quite some time. He looked like that.
I understand.
So that's why we didn't press.
Okay, so did you like the you said the guy cleaned the house after
Yeah.
you complained?
Yeah.
So how many time they took to come to your house to clean the house and everything?
Maybe half an hour or something.
Half an hour.
Yeah.
So okay.
And then we went for dinner, and when we came back from dinner, then the house was clean. First we also had this problem with the hot water, which we didn't trust really. But then after a while, okay, it seemed like okay.
Everything was good that time. Okay. So also you mentioned that the construction noise that was
Yeah.
you guys were facing. Can you maybe elaborate more? What time the construction worker was doing the work and how it affected you?
Well, that Monday morning at 7 o'clock we woke up because this huge machine started digging into the tennis court or something. And then we hoped it was just some incident. Then I went to talk to the construction workers, and they said, okay, tomorrow we'll start a bit later, and then that meant next morning, 8 o'clock. Yeah, which is not my holiday idea of time.
Oh my God, you faced a lot of problem then.
Yes.
Then after that, did you also mention this to the receptionist about this, or you informed
Yeah.
about this?
Yeah.
What they said about this?
Well, again, they apologized. They were really very kind. But the bottom line was, sorry, we have another bungalow. We cannot do anything. Only I think by Wednesday or something, they said, maybe now we have an alternative. But then it was like, yeah, for the last 2 days,
late, yeah.
why even bother? So no, our complaints didn't help.
What do you think? Like for this, do you have any compliment that what can be more better for you if we do that in that particular time? What could have we done that time? Like you said you faced a lot of problems, but no one did the activities. What can we do?
It would have helped really if we had been offered a different bungalow, at least at last that Monday morning. That would really have made a big difference. Yeah, and also just at least some measures to take. I understand that the tennis court must be sort of
Yeah.
made up of something. But yeah, well, the only solution would have been to give us a different place to stay. Yeah.
Also, they could have noticed us. Then we can like stop the constructions for a few days. But unfortunately,
well,
I did not.
That's up to you. Indeed.
I did not. The guy he did not notice me everything, and I'm feeling sorry for that. And can you maybe tell how was your family's feeling about these situations, your kids and your wife? What was their situations? At
You know,
time?
my children, my wife was really very angry, and she also felt uncomfortable because she felt that this tennis court is next to the terrace,
Yeah.
and my wife was enjoying the sun on the terrace, and she felt that the construction workers were peeking at her all the time in her bikini or something. Well, that's possible, but And so she became very irritated also by, hey, what are we doing here, and why are we even staying, and we should go home. And of course it influences the children also. The children felt that we were unhappy, so they also became unhappy, and so it ruined the complete week.
Sorry to hear that. Also for the kids, they
Yeah.
had a nice. They're supposed to have a nice adventure with you guys there, but unfortunately they did not got it. So feeling sorry for that also. You have any like, as a customer, for that particular time, what would you get from us? Like, what do you like to have from that time or in the restaurants? And you mentioned also you were in the restaurant for the dinner or the lunch. How was the food there and everything?
Lovely. Yeah, yeah, that's no problem at all. The problem lies in the bungalow we were staying.
Only in the bungalows?
Yes, and well, honestly speaking, we tried to escape our bungalow more and more because it was not where we wanted to be. So we had looked forward very much to be in a holiday park, read some books, do nothing, be lazy, and it became a very sort of active week because we wanted to escape our place, which is strange.
Yeah, I can understand what you are feeling with your family members. Yeah. Is there anything that we can do for you in these particular situations that you already mentioned that you were in?
Well, the least I think is to refund us the money that we paid. We have the feeling that we paid a lot of money for a spoiled holiday week.
Yeah.
So I'd like to have a refund and spend that money to a week somewhere else in a different holiday park where people understand, where the management understands that's what is important to give as a holiday feeling.
Okay. If you don't mind, can I offer you some other amenities or the facilities that I can provide you? I can provide you complimentary future stay. Would you like to have that one? Like, you can stay in our bungalow whenever you like. And I also offer you direct contact with me. I will provide you my number. Then you don't have to face any problem to connect or book the situations that you already faced. So you don't have to get any problem. You can directly contact with our management team and you can book your house. And also you can get a discount, like 80% of the discount for your stay in our Landal Park. And also I would love to give you some additional services such as free spa, then some free activities, also dinner with your family. As you mentioned, they were also bit angry about the situations, and also we'll give you the premium accommodations that we offer in our bungalow. So you will be staying in our VIP as a VIP guest in our bungalow, and also you can the kids, they will have some extra facilities that not other guests are getting from us. So I will give you these opportunities. Also, you can stay with us.
Yeah.
And also for your feedback, I will try to fix everything. Then you can also check that how was everything now. Is everything going well or not? Then you can also give us the feedback that time. And I appreciate that you give us a feedback.
I appreciate your offer, Mr. Deepo, and I see what you're getting at, and I appreciate the fact that you show that you are responsible, of course. It may be not easy to convince my wife. When we left here, she said, "I will never set foot in a London holiday park again." So I am not sure whether I will manage to convince her. So that may cause a problem. But I see what you're getting at.
Okay, if you want, I also can offer you a 50% discount of another Landal Park, where you can stay with your family there with a discount of 50%, and I will arrange everything for you guys there. and also I will give you the premium accommodations there. Also, I think it will make our miss happy for the park, and also.
Yeah, I'm not sure whether will make all the difference. Well, maybe it is good if I just ask her what she thinks of your original offer, and as I said, I appreciate your openness and your commitment to a solution. So maybe I should discuss this with her first.
Yeah, you can discuss, and I will make sure everything goes well with you guys, so you can connect with me. I will provide you my contact details, so you can directly contact with me. So whatever you face, any problem, just contact with me. I will fix everything for you guys, and there will be a personal facility manager for you guys. They will be guide you everything. Whatever you guys need, just call them.
Yeah.
They will give you every services. You don't have to go to the receptionist, or you don't have to complain anyone. Just tell the
It's
manager.
interesting thought.
You will fix everything and organizing everything, because you guys are VIP for that stay. So she can be also a VIP guest hour.
Thank you. I will discuss it with her and I will let you know.
Yep.
Thank you for now.
Thank
Thank
you.
you for your time, and let's see where we end.
Thank you. I appreciate your feedback. We will try to improve as you said for our feedback, and see you next time.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Good work.
Yep.
Good work. Yeah. It's not bad, Deepu.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I'd first like to hear from you. Marie,
We have
tell us all about
to record the feedback
Yeah.
as
Yes,
well, right?
please.
Okay.
especially your feedback.
Okay, I will start with the tips.
No, always start with the tops.
Okay, then I'll start with the tops.
Yeah.
First of all, I think that the greeting went really nice.
Yeah.
Him asking how you got there, and very friendly as well, starting off with a good tone. And also you were asking a lot of follow-up questions, like really getting behind everything. What is the reason for it? How were you treated? How did it make you feel? Also about the family members, how they were feeling. So I think both of those things you did really well. As a tips, I have one time you were asking a question twice about if they got like a compensation in return for it. Just one little thing I was noticing. And also I think sometimes you could have summarized more what he was saying to make sure that you understood everything correctly.
Okay.
But that's all I have.
Yeah. Shola?
From my side, I really liked your opening. It was very nice. I also, what Marie said, that you were asking very nice follow-up questions, and you tried to like get a better understanding of a situation of your client. You was maintaining very good like eye contact, and also like you were showing active listening skills, and you also asked your client for a solution, which is very nice, and also the compensation that that person would like to have. You also offered what you can do, so it's not just meeting the expectations of a client, but also what is possible. What's really nice, and you also show like empathy, which is very nice. Also, you apologized in the name of the company, and my only tip is that you were sitting at the edge of a chair, literally, you was nearly falling down on the ground. But
Well, if you had fallen down the ground, that would have caused a spectacle.
yeah,
Yeah.
just yeah. Besides that, yeah, positive.
Yeah. Okay, I agree. It was very good. Good job. Indeed, the introduction was very good, very professional. Welcome. Did you face any problem getting here? Please sit down. I apologize for all. Okay, fine. You know, that is the whole thing you have to do. And then also you sort of sketch the whole context of why we are here. Could you please elaborate a bit more? Don't know what it says here. Oh yeah. And then you started ticking off the various points of my journey.
Yeah.
When did you start to realize that there was a problem? That is a very, very smart sort of sentence, because you don't repeat what is in my letter already, you do not act as if you know nothing or something, but that's a nice additional question which causes me to put my problems on the table and get rid of my anger in a way. You ask a lot of open questions, but they're very nice and solid open questions. It is not as if you don't have a clue. It adds to what I wrote already. So then the questioning really just serves to take away my anger, and it gives you more information to realize like what's going on, and you also react. You show that you listen carefully. You react to what I say. Once you said, "Oh my God, you face a lot of problems." Hey, what else can I want? Because now I see that you understand me. Now I see that you heard what I'm saying. Yeah, very good. Did you go to the reception desk when it wasn't clean? What did they do? Do you think they went to the management team? Yeah, wonderful. The perfect questions. I'm very sorry to hear that. Also for the kids, that is the personal touch, isn't it? It is not just me you're talking to, but you also, when I say, well, the kids were really upset by this, I'm sorry to hear about that, also for the kids. Perfect. And you listen very carefully and you show that you hear what I'm saying. Then you ask me what I want my money back, and you don't say, well, we cannot do that, I don't want to do that. You tell me, I have a better idea. I think that is the only opening where I may drop my claim. If you say, well, it's better, I have a better idea, provided that idea is okay, then you have me in your pocket. I'm not sure, looking back, whether you offered me a fully complimentary stay or just an 80% discount. Oh well, fortunately I didn't hear that, because I thought it was a complimentary stay, because I think that's the only thing you can do. Whatever compensation you offer me in terms of, I think you said a spa, etc., that's fine. But if I do not have to pay you anything, but you say, you'll be my guest, guests will not pay. Yeah. Guests will have a free stay, isn't it? Yeah. So next time, forget about the 20% I have to pay, say, I offer you a complimentary stay, and then make it fully complimentary. You're a VIP guest, I will take care of it personally. You'll have a premium bungalow, wonderful, provided it's for free. And I will fix everything. Thank you for the feedback. Then I said, oh yeah, I'll have trouble to convince my wife. She said she never wants to set foot in a London park again. Well, if you want to know a different park, I also can have a less attractive but still arrangement. Yeah, that's a creative solution. I think it wouldn't work if my wife doesn't want to stay in a London park again. But still, you offer me an alternative to consider. And then you can directly contact me. Well, no comments at all. Good. So for the asking the open questions, you scored a 9. Also for the active listening, very understanding, very open, very true. It is not like theater playing or something. Yeah. You obviously feel for me and my kids and my wife. Wonderful. The summarizing score is a 7.5. It would help every now and then to say, do I hear you saying this or that? Yeah, okay, yeah, we're still on the same page. The understanding scores a 9, the probing scores a 9, yeah, because it is simply next to perfect. Yeah. Then the interest of both parties scores a 7.5. I think there you sort of almost lose me because of this being unclear. Is it 80%? Is it a refund? What do I get extra? And then it's a lot at the same time. Be transparent and say, I want to convince you that we can do better. I feel personally responsible. I invite you as my guest. You have a VIP bungalow. You'll stay free of charge. We'll take care of everything. Period. That's enough. Okay. That would be perfect. And then he scored an 8.5 for both the checking and the accommodating of both the interests, which makes 68 points, which is an 8.5 average. Good score, great score. I think, do we have any high scores like this already? No? The highest score so far was a 7.9 for Gwen. Congratulations!
Yeah, thank you.
Next week there will be higher.
We heard this promise, huh? Yeah. We made note of this, and if he doesn't score higher, then he will take you
Dinners.
for a free dinner in the London Park.
Make sure.
Okay, and we can share that.
Yeah.
All right, thank you for the proper feedback, and thank you for the nice performance.
Yeah.
Very good.